Welcome back to the channel. Today we have an exciting project to go over that's a little bit different than most of the stuff I cover on my channel. Their native token is not yet live. It will start trading in Q4, and there's a lot of hype around that because it's a utility platform. It's specifically a launchpad for meme coins launching on base chain, and it's not just any old launchpad. It's been getting a ton of traction and use. They've been hitting 10x's, 50x's, 100x's regularly with the meme coins launching on this launchpad. As a matter of fact, one of the coins that launched on it, I covered in a video a few weeks ago, and it's been one of my most successful projects to date in terms of the price action. It's sitting at about 8 to 10 million market cap currently. It's done multiple X's since I first posted that video. Additionally, this meme coin launchpad has an AI agent that can launch tokens on Twitter and then soon on the base app. And also there's an NFT mint pad coming soon, but this isn't just any old NFT collection. It gives you specific access and privileges that I have not seen done before in any other project. So I know that's a lot to digest right off the bat, but we are going to unpack it all in this video. So without further ado, it's a promotional project. It is called King of Apes. The ticker symbol for their native token when it launches in Q4 will be KOA, stands for King of Apes, obviously. Here is their absolutely badass website for the launchpad. This is just one of the greatest websites I've seen, not just for a meme coin or a launchpad, but in all of cryptocurrency. So here are all the tokens that have launched on the King of Apes launchpad. They're obviously all on base chain, as mentioned. A few of these should look familiar to you from my YouTube channel. A couple of these I have covered, including their two most successful ones. The most successful, which I alluded to earlier, BOMO. I covered BOMO about 2.5 weeks ago, that video right there. BOMO is sitting at a $9 million market cap coin for a launchpad token. That is just absolutely massive. And check out the BOMO chart. So what you don't want with a launchpad token chart is like a big pump in day one, then it peters out. That's the way most of them are. No, BOMO is your classic long-term success story. I covered it when it was about 3.5, 4 million right here. The token has been around for 2 months now. It's literally higher highs and higher lows every single week. They're basically at an all-time high right now, all-time high, a little bit over 10 million. They've done a total 200x. They launched below 100K. Now sitting at 9 million, so this is just a phenomenal success story. The other one that should be familiar is Simon the Gator. I covered Simon the Gator around the same time about 2 weeks ago, that video right there. Simon is sitting at 700K market cap currently. It did hit an all-time high of a little bit over 3.5 million. Simon still has a lot of legs. They're going through a consolidation phase right now. This one is going to start trending up in the coming weeks when, meme coins and altcoin season really starts picking up. Now let's talk about the NFTs, because this collection and then the privileges it gets you is really cool, even for the hardcore NFT people. Maybe you're just a meme coin trader, you should definitely check out this one as well. So the NFT line has not been released yet. It will look something like this right here. There will be many of them, and then once you own one of these NFT characters, you become part of what's called the KOA Club, the King of Apes Club. So just picture a big nightclub called KOA. There's a red velvet rope in front of it. It's very hard to get into. Only the coolest people gain acceptance. So once you own an NFT, you are part of the KOA Club. Well, what does that mean? What kind of privileges does that give you? Well, you get guaranteed access to the KOA pre-sale before the KOA token launches in Q4. You get them before the rest. You also get exclusive shot at mystery golden tickets. So these golden tickets, then they can be used to get in raffles. There will be multiple $500 winning KOA token raffles throughout a 1-year period. Not just one, multiple. And if you have a golden ticket, then you are automatically entered into those raffles. You also get exclusive access to a merchandise store, and you get access to ultra exclusive members only areas where the real alpha drops. You can get staking rewards. You can stake your tokens, KOA tokens, for up to 200% APY, and you get next level gamification. So these characters will obviously be used in a game, play to earn game, and you get sort of special access areas and rights when you're playing that game. Now, as for how the NFTs are going to be rolled out and when and how limited they are, so it will happen across 3 sequential phases, 1,500 total NFTs across all 3 phases with 500 NFTs per each phase. Phase 1 is kicking off in just a few days on September 8th. Phase 1 is called the Genesis Collection. It will be 500 total NFTs across 250 will be part of Phase 1 Foundation Series, and then the other 250 will be part of Phase 1B Extended Series. So holding a Phase 1 Genesis NFT gives you access to all the privileges they already mentioned, and then you have to hold a Phase 1A NFT to get eligibility to get a Phase 2 NFT, the Apex Collection. And Phase 1, again, it kicks off in just a few days on September 8th. It will sell out very fast, I predict, and then right after it sells out, phase 2 will kick off immediately. And again, you have to hold a phase 1 NFT to get a phase 2 NFT. So then as for what's part of phase 2, Apex, it's another 500 NFTs. It gives you some additional rewards, obviously the initial rewards, plus some additional ones like exclusive community governance participation voting and private communication channels access and more. And then you guessed it, to get a phase 3 NFT, you have to hold a phase 2 NFT. So once phase 2 sells out, phase 3 will kick off approximately around October of 2025. It will be another 500 NFTs. It's called the King Collection. You have to own phase 2 as mentioned, and then it will give you premium features like advanced gamification mechanics integration, enhanced reward structures, and exclusive airdrop eligibility for complete collection holders. So right now you want to be focusing on phase 1 and phase 2 because phase 1, again, it kicks off in a few days. It could sell out very fast. It could sell out in a few hours. It could sell out in a few days. It could sell out in a week. But immediately after it sells out, then phase 2 will kick in. And then phase 2, again, that could sell out very fast as well in just a couple days. Now, phase 3, there might be a break between phase 2 and phase 3. They're scheduling phase 3 for October, so you got some time to worry about that. But phase 1 and phase 2 are going to come at you, and they could sell very, very fast. Additionally, King of Apes will be launching, and I alluded to this earlier in the video, they'll be launching their own NFT mint pad. So they already have their Launchpad for meme coins. Now they'll be having a mint pad where teams on base chain can launch their own NFT collections, and then you can also buy those NFT collections. So it'll sort of act as a secondary marketplace like OpenSea, like Rarible, but also a Launchpad. I haven't really seen any NFT mint pad, whatever you want to call them, that incorporates both of those elements. You can launch your own token and you can buy your own token. Very revolutionary. I think this is going to be the go-to place to launch your NFT on Base and for people to buy NFTs on Base. And other King of Apes utilities, as I've alluded to a little bit at the start, they have their AI agent where you can literally deploy tokens straight through Twitter, from image creation to the actual token launch, straight through Twitter. That is already live, and it will soon be live on Base app as well. That's the Coinbase initiated Base chain app, so you can launch a token through that. And they also have a Telegram deployer where you can do the same thing, launch a token straight through TG Telegram, and that is already live as well. Now back to their main utility, the Memecoin Launchpad for base chain projects. It is very easy to use. You just connect your wallet, click deploy token. You can deploy it just within a couple clicks, barely even takes a couple minutes. If you want to update the socials, the logo, the image, the name of the token, ticker symbol, you can just enter the contract to desk, do it easily. You don't need to pay thousands of dollars for updates on like Dex Screener and other listing websites. They charge a lot. The token locker, if you want to update the lock, like how long liquidity is locked for, you do it in here. Airdrop tool, and then dev resources. This takes you straight to places like Dex Tools, Gecko, CoinGecko, Gecko Terminal, for example, if you want to update any of these links. So everything you need to launch your own token and make it be successful, like BOMO, like Simon the Gator, it is all right here. And King of Apes socials are also popping off. Here's the Twitter page, so you can see just like tons and tons of tweets every day. Got some great imagery. These memes are just looking more and more badass. They have some pretty big influencers already covering them. Crypto Empress X, she has over 100,000 Twitter followers. We have Finance Freeman. He's covering them as well. I am covering them. And then they got a bunch of giveaways right here, like $2,000 giveaway. Not bad. They're doing some chart action. I frankly like it when teams and doing chart action, not just their own token, but on other successful tokens like BWIF. Looks like this one got up to about a $2 million market cap. More on the NFT Club Mint Pad. And guys, that is it for King of Apes. So I really like how they're focusing on their utilities first and then the token second. It really builds up the hype for the token launchers. Most other projects in crypto, it is the token first, and then they focus on the utilities. That being said, if you do want to whet your appetite with some low cap launches, which, every week I'm aping new low cap launches, then they have their Launchpad for that. Obviously, base chain, I'm a huge fan. I've covered tons and tons of base chain projects. BOMO is a testament to their success. Obviously, do your own due diligence yourself. Definitely check out that NFT collection as well. All the links will be at the bottom. I will be back later with a new video. Bankrupt signing out. Catch you later.